YouTube, what's up? Alright, so I'm on day 12 of my withdrawal cold turkey from Methadone off 111 milligrams a day. Sorry, I'm gonna do this laying down. I'm laying on a heating pack. Not so good today. Living was pretty shitty. I haven't slept a wink. And I didn't eat anything. I was able to keep down a bottle of water and a small bottle of Gatorade. This size, the little ones. Whatever. Wow, yeah, just today is just nasty, nasty. Can't stop yawning. So my symptoms, kind of weird actually, because in your first 4, maybe 5 days, is when you feel like you have that crawling skin, and you have the cold chills where you get those big ass goosebumps, and after day 5, I didn't feel them at all. Oh, fuck. But, now I'm feeling them pretty bad. My lower back is hurting like a motherfucker. I don't really know what to do to get this out there to more people, so more people look at it. But, you know, if they don't, they don't. I really hope that today gets better, somewhat. Just want to go to sleep. Need something to go to sleep, but I kind of was thinking about it, and people that I, go to school with and stuff don't really know about methadone in the whole, and I figured maybe why not do a diary on methadone and what it is, or opiates in general. Alright, so methadone is pretty much what we junkies call liquid handcuffs. I mean, they're behind your back handcuffs, they're ankle bracelets, they're ball and chain, they're a noose around your neck. Methadone is just nasty in itself. I'm not gonna completely diss on methadone because of the fact that when I needed help and I didn't know where to turn to, when I was naive and needed to get off dope, smack, whatever you want to call it, you know, the clinic was there for me, the methadone, and it all seemed fine at first, and but slowly and surely, I realized that it was just a money game. That's it. They don't give two hoots in hell about you. In fact, my counselor, she has MS, and she couldn't work anymore. And this was about 3 months ago. She took a medical leave to see if, 8 weeks could be able to help her, and then return to work. So they brought down a temporary counselor from one of the other clinics, and I'm not going to name names. I'm just not like that. I don't like outing people. Although I have to say before I go on, the people working at the methadone clinic, they know what it's all about. The nurses, the doctor, the counselors, the director, I mean, they're all in cahoots, over the money issue. So, what's fucking funny too is the fact that I live in Utah, and we're in LDS state, and yet we have all of our clinics are pretty much full, and I mean, we have one on every street. 2100 South, we have 3 of them. 1300 South, we have 2 of them. 9th South, we have 2 of them. 7th South, we have 2 of them. I mean, it's just fucking insane. And the people that work there, like, the person to clear you so you can go dose, they pay at the window. She's like LDS, all her children are LDS, but she works at a methadone clinic. Yeah, go figure, huh? So, yeah, I'm not gonna completely diss on the methadone, but yeah, anyway, they got a replacement for my counselor, and she got to know me pretty well, pretty quick, and she actually was the first person ever that worked at the clinic that told me, I think you should just jump. I think you can get off of it. I know you can. And I was really shocked. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is she saying these things to me? She's right, I can do it. I'm doing it. I think I'm gonna do like a video entry, like, seeing how many people I can get to back me on this, on methadone clinics in a whole, in every state. The FDA, the DEA, the federal government, state governments, really need to relook at this as a whole. I don't want to say, like, completely take it away, because there are people that need it. There are. But maybe do, like, stubby text or some shit. I don't know. That shit's a lot easier to get off of. It's a lot smoother, cleaner drug. Methadone's just dirty, dirty, dirty. And, I know people personally that have gone in there that don't even have a dope habit, don't even have a pill habit, nothing. And, they want to get methadone. And if they have Medicaid, it's $45 a week instead of $85. And they'll either sell their methadone or take it. Thing is what people don't realize is methadone does not get you high. There's no euphoria whatsoever. What methadone does is it takes away the cravings to use other opiates, and relief for that fact pretty much takes away cravings with all drugs. At least for me it did. I don't know. But yeah, you don't feel high whatsoever. And so basically you go to the clinic just to feel better, just to feel normal, so you can go to work, you can take care of your kids, so you can do what you need to do on a daily basis. Now, yeah, sure, people can be on methadone all their life and live a productive life. I just don't see that happening for me. I mean, $85 a week, you know, I don't want to pay anybody anymore to make me feel better. I just want to get the sickness over with and move on with my life. Take care of my son and give him the best possible life that I can. Sorry, I'm drawing blanks. My head is so... It's like mush, man. Swear to God. And it's you know, I'm not gonna go into the thought process, you know, because everybody's different, but my thought process, it's like masturbating in my head. It's like I can't get certain thoughts out of my head. In case you're wondering if I have used anything other than the atenolol or the Withdrawal or you know, my prescription medications, no, I have not. Nor will I. Same thing I told my mom and my brother and many others. If I'm this far into it, taking methadone, why would I want to go back to anything? Why would I want to touch anything else? Yes, I smoke. I smoke cigarettes, and I do not smoke bud. I used to, but I don't, and I haven't for a good 5 years. Wow. It's like there's so many things I want to say, but it's like my head is just so, I don't know, it's like somebody pulled out my brain, chopped it up in a bunch of pieces, and put it back. It's really hard. You know, I got rid of all my drug friends, acquaintances, whatever you want to call them. And my only friend that I've known since I was a sophomore in high school, which has been, God, 12, 13 years ago, lives in another state, so I don't get to see him much. In fact, I haven't seen him in about 1.5 years. So my only support system is really my family and my son, and that's great. You know, I'm glad that I have what I do have. there are people out there that don't have anybody. So no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you know, I wish that more people could see these posts, these videos, comment on them, ask questions, whatever, so I can correspond with somebody that's kind of going through the same thing as me. And it can be any drug. Any drug. Yes, my drug of choice, you know, is OCs, heroin, opiates, you know, in a sense. I don't like fucking Vicodin or Percocet. I don't like that shit with the Tylenol in it. Fuck that. You know, before I was an IV user, it was just a snorting fanatic. You know, you get those hose clamps and break off a piece and you can just grind down the pill. Never really fine powder. And I've done anything from, you know, Roxy's to Opana to OCs to Dilaudid to Xanax, all the benzodiazepines. So yeah, I've withdrawn from benzos 2 or 3 times. And I know everybody's body is different, but when I see like the videos on here, people getting off of Ativan or whatever, I'm just like, what? Like they're saying that they're going through hell and stuff, and I'm like, what? I cold turkeyed off of 4 milligrams of Klonopin a day, 2-year habit. And yeah, you're gonna have maybe a week of like lightheadedness and fucked up thoughts and shit like that, but it's not hell. Nothing compared to this. Nothing compared to this at all. And I mean no disrespect. Okay, that's IMO. That's in my opinion. I've withdrawn from cocaine / crack. Meth was one that I kind of dabbled in, but I didn't really ever get hooked to it. Towards the end of my drug use, I was IV using heroin and cocaine, powder cocaine at the same time, speedballing as they call it. But I've been clean for 5 years. I've just been on the methadone. So, I mean, I do have to tip my hat off to the fact that it saved my life. You know, the methadone did save my life. It made it to where I quit committing crime to feed my habit. And it wasn't just, you know, a 30 or 40 day dollar a day habit. You know, I was using like 1.5 grams of heroin a day and about 1 gram of cocaine there towards the end. So I know what it's about. I know what to do. It's just having the willpower to do it. It's just nutting it up and doing what you gotta do. God, my back hurts, man. It's fucking intense. I have 0 energy. 0 energy. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. When I did that, that kind of reminded me of something. They say in opiate withdrawal, especially in heroin and in methadone, that your sex drive is way down. Okay. God, I get like stiff as a board like 20 times a day. I'm not even kidding. Now maybe that has something to do with the fact that, you know, I am going through a divorce and I haven't made love in over 2.5 years. And I'm not one to relieve myself, if you will. Sorry to get on that, but I thought it was kind of funny when I saw that's one of the withdrawal symptoms, is that it's really hard to get hard. God, I'll just be like sitting here fucking watching A&E and get a hard on them. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about right now. I'll probably do a post later on, let you know if my day has gotten any better at all, if I get any sleep. I don't know if you can really tell. I feel like my eyes are barely open. I don't know. And I know you hear this from everybody, but it's just like, it's so true. It really is so true. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. You know, I wouldn't even do so much as like a prop bet to get somebody to jump off of this much methadone. Even if it was like for $25,000. It's just, it's so nasty. It's just such a dirty drug. Before I let you go, I know I mentioned earlier that I'm wanting to put together a video, and I'm just basically going to show a bunch of clips of different clinics, of people taking methadone, of methadone itself, kind of basically be like a boycott type thing. So if I can get, you know, people to get on board and comment on it and like it, you know, maybe there's something we can do about this. I don't want anybody else to go through this. I don't. To any of you that are going through any kind of withdrawal right now, my heart goes out to you. I'm sorry for whatever circumstances it is, whether it's your choice to do it, whether your back's against the wall, whether you don't have the money to do it, your drug anymore. You know, my heart's with you, so you know, just please continue to pray for me, and please post comments with questions or you know, advice on things that I'm talking about. And I'll probably look back at this in 3 months and go, man, what the fuck was I talking about? It makes sense right now. I mean, I don't feel like I'm delirious or anything, and I do know what I'm talking about. So if you or a loved one, you know, if you have a child, or you know, your husband or your wife, your spouse, whatever, a good friend that's addicted and wants to get off, you know, please contact me. I would love to help. Even if they're not wanting to get off right now, but they want to know certain things so that when it comes time to them wanting to get off, they know what to do, they know the proper steps, they know where to go, and know where not to go. Alright, I'm sorry about that whole section, kind of weird, but I just thought it was kind of funny. So, anyway, oh god, my eyes are like blurry as hell. So it's 7:35. I'm sorry it's been such a long fucking video. I'm just rambling on. I'm trying to make sense of it all. I'm trying to reach out to people. I'm not just here to just blabber on about nothing. Trust me, I have zero fucking energy to be doing this, and that's why I'm laying down doing it. But I told myself that I would do it, and even if it means doing it 2 or 3 times a day, what's going to keep me motivated is having people watch my videos and post on it and like it or dislike it, if you will, man. I really don't care. I do care. I do care, but I can't help if someone dislikes it or dislikes me, even though you don't fucking know me. I'm actually a pretty cool guy, I think. Pretty down to earth, pretty chill. Was always a good kid in school, growing up. Averaged a 3.8 GPA in high school. Took some college classes. Never touched cigarettes, never touched alcohol, never touched weed. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. And it wasn't until my accident that I spiraled out of control. My doctor tells me that I have an addictive personality. Go figure. You know, 'cause I'll do the same thing with foods and shit. Like, before I did this cold turkey thing, it was like, you know, my son one day wanted Reese's peanut butter cups when we went on vacation. And for like a month straight, every day, I would eat at least 1 package of Reese's peanut butter cups. And then after that, it's like I do like 1 month of eating it, just like binging on it, and then I don't even want to fucking look at it for like years. And then I can go through all the fucking foods that I've done that with, especially over the last 5 years. And that's another thing that I don't know if you guys know, but methadone makes you crave sugars. Once you go get your dose and you get home and you're hungry, are you gonna make yourself, you know, grits and eggs? Fuck no. You're gonna make yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, have some sugared cereal, you know. I would go to the clinic at 5:30 in the morning, get home around 7. There'd even be times that I eat fucking ice cream. It's just, it makes you crave sugars. The good thing about methadone is it enhances your immune system, and that is a fact. I guess I could go over that real quickly, because we're at 30 minutes. Holy shit. Okay, so things that methadone, you know, myths about methadone. People think that methadone stores in your bone marrow. And it does not. It does not. It does store in the little crevices in your joints. And that's why when you're going through the withdrawal, you'll feel it in your hands. Especially if you've been on it long term at a high dose. Oh, you'll feel it. And even if you're tired and you're ready to go to sleep and whatnot, the only thing that's stopping you is your fucking hands, man. Your hands and your arms. I mean, even after, I'm still having leg aches and cramps and all that nasty shit, but it's come down a lot from 100% to about 50, maybe 55% in my legs. And it just seems like it's just moving itself upward. Because my back, it was my lower back 2 days ago. Now it's my upper back, my neck, my head hurts like a motherfucker. And it's like right behind my eyes, so I can't really even see. And I think that partially has something to do with, the insomnia, not getting any sleep, and not getting the right nutrition from eating. And it moves into your arms and your hands. And I'll tell you right fucking now that if you're scared to go off of opiates, methadone, heroin, whatever, because of mainly the leg aches, I don't mean to scare anybody, but there's more to it than that. And yeah, it's that's why it's just such an absurd pharmaceutical drug. Back in the 1930s, it was developed by a German professor. Its original name was Dolphine. Dolphine. And Hitler actually used it. Gave it to his soldiers to pretty much numb them up. Granted, yes, here in the U.S., when we were in World War II, we had what was called emergency packs. And there was a syringe in it, Band-Aids, gum, and then there was the two drugs in it. One was morphine. If you're to get your arm blown off or your legs blown off until you can get transported out of wherever you are, you fill that syringe up and put it in your vein or stick it in your ass, I don't know. The other one was adrenaline. That's kind of a sore topic for me, I guess. My great-grandpa, he passed away a few years ago. He was in World War II, and he told me stories that just made me feel so sad for him. He wasn't a smoker, never was a smoker, never was a drinker, never did any drugs whatsoever. And he was out in, I can't remember where it was exactly, so I'm not just gonna guess on that. But his whole platoon was ambushed, and There was only him, my grandpa, my great grandpa, and his best friend that they hadn't found yet. And that's when he said that that was the first time he used the needle to inject with adrenaline so that he could go out and, you know, grab his fellow officers and protect them until safety was able to come and grab them. But he ended up getting hooked on it, and after he got out of the military, you know, the VA hospital was basically like, well, what do you want us to do for you? You know, and he's like, you know, because I went to his appointments with him, and he's like, well, I you know, and this is an 80-year-old man, okay, still having cravings after 40 years of adrenaline. God, I fucking had it. And the VA hospital was just basically like, well, tough luck, sorry, don't know what to do for you. And after 3 trips that I went with him, because he had to get surgery on his cataracts on his eyes, that was one of 2 issues that he had to, you know, call the carpet, I guess, if you will. And guess what the VA told him that he could take so that he wouldn't have cravings? That's right. Methadone. I was so proud of him though. He was like, I ain't touching that dirty shit. I don't even give a shit if I die in the next 3 months. I ain't touching that shit. So, you know, there are people that have willpower. I really wish that I would have had the willpower to do so. Fuck, it's hot. I'm cold. God damn it. I really don't know when these physical symptoms are going to subside. I'm so done. So fucking done. When you're on vacation 12 days, you're like, oh, do we have to go back home already? What? Okay, when you spend 22 hours a day in your bedroom for 12 days, yeah, then you'll realize that 12 days on a vacation is a pretty fucking long time. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I know I was on a good topic before I got on my grandpa, but so yeah, methadone makes you crave sugars, first and foremost, which in turn, okay, gives a lot of methadone patients diabetes, and it also rots the enamel off of your teeth, and when you don't have enamel, you have nothing to protect your teeth, and they fall out. Yeah, I don't have too much teeth left, but it's totally due to different circumstances. I lost 70% of my teeth before I even graduated high school. And so when I hear these 45, 50-year-old men or whatever happen to wear dentures and shit, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Man, I was 18 years old, going to prom, all my teeth pretty much out. Man, stop your bitching. You're married, you got kids that are in high school themselves, going on to college. Man, don't bitch to me. I mean, I'm not like conceited or anything by any means whatsoever. I'm actually a very like that face. I'm actually a very like not recluse type person, but I'm very passive. I guess I'm passive aggressive. You know, if something really sets me off, or if there's a discussion that really sets me off, like abortion or some shit like that, then yeah, I can be an asshole. But I'm not conceited though by any means whatsoever. But I mean, my son is so damn good looking. Oh, he's gonna be a heartthrob for those women when he gets older. So, you know, and I was 50% of the cause of why he was born. I don't think I'm an ugly guy whatsoever, but I wish I did have all my teeth. People just don't look at me the same. People think that it's because of drugs, and I'm not going to fully admit that drugs didn't play a part, because they did. But I lost 70% of my teeth before I graduated high school, and if you remember, earlier in the session, I told you I hadn't tried anything in high school. Nothing. Even on graduation night. You know, everybody was drinking and smoking weed, and me, no, I wasn't a goody-good, but I had my head on straight. Let's just say that. Right out of high school, I got that cabinet job, you know, paying like $13.75 an hour. Right out of high school, had a brand new Mitsubishi Eclipse, an apartment, anything, you know, everything that you want right out of high school. I was a very motivated person. That's another thing that methadone does to you, is it demotivates you in so many ways. It doesn't give you a high, but it does make you tired. And I'm not talking like a sleeping pill tired. I'm talking like a good restful sleep type tired. Okay, so real quickly, I seriously will stop at 45 minutes. No joke. It's 43:30 right now. Okay, so the myths real quickly. People think it's in your bone marrow. It stores in your bone marrow. Not correct. Not correct at all. They think that it gives you autoimmune deficiency. Not true either. They think that it what was the other one that I saw that I was okay, basically methadone stores in your fat cells, and stores in, I can't remember what the name of it's called. It's, you know, when I can't think of the words, basically like the lubrication in between your joints, so they don't rub against each other. And it stores it in your liver. And it actually is harder to get out of your liver than alcohol is. But it's not as hard on the liver as alcohol is. So, go figure, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, I got 10 seconds, so I'll be posting later. Hopefully I can get some sleep. Hopefully my back will stop hurting. God bless to all all y'all. In the meantime, peace out.